Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and fellas, a matchup today with some real postseason implications as both clubs find themselves fighting for a wild card spot with the season winding down.
Yeah, I love this time of year, boys. Scoreboard watching, critical games, entire seasons coming down to big plays and big games. This is where we see some really interesting baseball, and it should be no exception here. One team is currently in a wild card position, trying to hold off the pack. The other with an opportunity to climb the standings a little bit and give themselves a better shot at squeezing into the postseason.
Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate is Cesar Hernandez.
Off the afternoon,
he will lead this one off today.
The second baseman.
First pitch on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Hernandez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. And he puts it on the ground to second. Shaw gloves it, and quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it'll be Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. Number 148 for his career as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
The right fielder, number 32.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 22 home runs and an even 80 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
pounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway, and the Tribe are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what.
Aaron Savali, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
So stepping in is Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And now a pitch on the way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two pitches fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Line drive to left. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First delivery to him. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Nothing across here this half. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Richards, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Richards is ready. The 2-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Rosario stands at second with no outs. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate now, Bobby Bradley. And he puts it on the ground to second. Shaw has it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's
1-0. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. On a line, that's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Austin Hedges is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two and 1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see on our team leaders graphic, that gives him now 30 on the year. Rafael Devers the next to bat. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the AB now. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Just foul. And it's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Alex Verdugo digging in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes in with an average of 265, 21 homers, and 74 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Next up for the Red Sox, Hunter Renfroe. First at-bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. In now for Cleveland, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last debut.
Cesar Hernandez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. The 1-0.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Richard steps into his windup, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you see that these guys find themselves 4.5 games back in the division race entering play. So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd, and that'll bring Andres Gimenez into bat. Now here's the first offering. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Bogarts has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now to the plate, here is Jose Ramirez, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Indians lead it 2-0.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They enter the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. And that brings up the
Leading
left-handed
on
hitting
for the
Travis
Red
Shaw
Sox,
as we move
the
on to
second
the
baseman,
bottom of inning number
Travis
3.
Shaw.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next to dig in, Christian Vasquez. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1. Shaw gets his lead at first, nobody out. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So next to bat will be Kyle Schwarber, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
None out, runners at first and second. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Struck out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Jimenez onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So here is Franmil Reyes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Franmil Reyes.
Richards peers in, and the pitch.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate now is Eddie Rosario. He doubled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Rosario is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And it bangs off the monster. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 99.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Indians 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Now to bat, Bobby Bradley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Number 44, Bobby.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Shaw fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, with 1 out and a runner on 3rd, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Stepping in now, Andres Gimenez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Runners going. Still 1-2. Runner going a second time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Next, here is Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now into the box is Hunter Renfroe. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
But digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Shaw, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up, 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to this season total.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
one of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Vasquez, the runner at third. Schwarber at second with one away. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. A throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now.
Now batting.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Emmanuel Clase takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Xander Bogaerts will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
JD Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Jimenez is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Next, it'll be Rafael Devers. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More from Boston after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. Marcus Walden takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 64, Marcus Ball game.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. 0-1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You can see his eyes.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He
Ramirez.
went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
In now, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Rosario, the runner at second with 1 away. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Throw into second. And he is out, trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
The first baseman, number 44.
At the plate now, Bobby Bradley. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two and 0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
5 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 2-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Next to hit is Bradley Zimmer. He bounced out last time up. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Austin Hedges will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.